Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make one video on degree of comparison. Actually already I have made one video in Marathi language, but some students asked me to make this video into English itself. So today I'm going to make this video in English itself. Let's start this topic. What is degree of comparison? What is meant by degree of comparison? Comparison means to compare. Means we just want to tell which one is better, which one is means not better, like that. So we are going to compare two things, two persons, or whatever it may be. Or even we can compare more than two also. So degree of comparison is nothing but comparison between two objects. Okay, actually there is a comparison in the word itself. So degree of comparison means it is just comparison between two things or two objects, we can say. And they can be people, they can be animal, they can be birds, like that. So it is just comparison between two or more than two things or objects. Okay. So first of all you need to understand that degree means what? Degree is nothing but comparison between two or more than two person or objects, we can say. Okay, so then you will say that on what basis we are going to compare. The first point is adjective. Actually we are going to compare with the help of adjective. Now adjective means what? Adjective gives extra information about noun, or we can call them describing words. Means those words describes to noun or any object. Noun means name of any object, person, place, etc. So what adjective used to do? Adjective used to describe the noun, and with the help of those adjectives we are going to compare those objects. So in this degree of comparison, adjective plays very important role. So if you don't know adjectives, then you can't learn degree, and that's why you must know what are the adjectives, and there are the forms of adjectives also. While learning tenses, what we used to do? We used to understand that forms of verbs. If you know the forms of verbs, then you can understand the tenses. In the same way, in degree of comparison, you must know adjectives and forms of adjectives. Then what are the forms of adjectives? And on the basis of forms of adjectives, there are three types of degrees. What are the forms of adjectives? First form is positive form, second one is comparative form, and third one is superlative form. So on the basis of forms, there are three types of degree of comparison. So let's understand one by one. What is meant by positive form? What is meant by positive degree? In many videos you will find that they are saying that there is no comparison in positive degree. But it's not like that. Actually there is simple sentence that he is big, he is tall. It doesn't mean that there is no comparison. There is comparison. Actually in positive form there are again two types. One is there is no comparison, and another type is there is comparison, but they are telling that that object is equal or not equal. For example, if I say that Ram is a big, or instead of big we can take another example. For example, if I say Ram is a clever boy, here is no comparison. Okay, this degree is without comparison, and here is also positive form of adjective. But in positive degree there is comparison. How is it? Let me tell you. That is, Ram is as clever as Sham. Okay, in this example there is clever, and that is adjective, and in positive degree this adjective is followed and preceded by as. Followed and preceded by as. Followed means which comes after, and preceded means which comes before. Means in positive degree you will find adjective between as. Then you can say that that is degree of, or we can say that that is positive degree. Sometimes you can find that so as, means Ram is so clever as Sham. That is also positive degree. Okay, here there is a comparison between Ram and Sham, but they are telling they both are equally clever. Means no one is inferior, no one is superior, like that. They are equally clever. So that's why that is positive degree. Means positive degree shows equality, and sometimes it shows inferiority also. It does mean what? If I say that Ram is not as clever as Sham, what does it show? It shows that Ram is not as clever as Sham. It does mean what? Sham is cleverer than Ram. It shows inferiority or superiority. Means in positive degree, you will find comparison of equality also and comparison of inferiority also. And this is what positive degree is. But there is one important thing, that adjective is in positive form of degree. There is no comparative form or other form of that degree. Positive form is original form of adjective, original main form of adjective. Clever, good, smart, beautiful, like this. These are the original forms of adjectives. So in positive degree, you will find such type of adjectives. Then what is comparative degree? Comparative degree shows inferiority or superiority. Means there are two persons, two objects or two places. Those you can compare with each other. Means one is better and one is not that much better. Means there is inferiority, there is superiority you can find. And how can you identify that is comparative degree? Actually it is, this comparative degree is known by Dan. Means Dan is identification mark of comparative degree. If I take one example, that is Ram is taller than Sham. See, here are two people. Means first one is Ram and second one is Sham. These two persons are compared here with the help of this adjective, that is taller. And after this taller, after this adjective, definitely you will find than. It does mean what? You can say that in comparative degree, adjective is followed by than. Means in comparative degree, after adjective, definitely you will find than. If there is than after adjective, definitely that is comparative degree. Okay. Then one more thing is there, that is you will find here comparative form of adjective. What are the comparative forms of adjectives and all I have explained in other video. You can watch there. I will give you that link in description box. Okay. Let's try to understand superlative degree. In superlative degree, this is actually there is one important thing you need to understand, that is you can't find comparison between only two persons. There must have more than two persons. Then and then that can be superlative degree. Otherwise there can't be superlative degree. So if you want superlative degree, then there must have more than two persons, more than two objects, more than two places. Then and then you can use superlative degree. For example, if I say that, see, Ram is the tallest boy. Ram is the tallest boy in his class. So this is the example. Ram is the tallest boy in his class. In this example, you can find that this Ram is compared with all boys in his class. Means Ram is single one, but he has been compared with lots of boys in his class. So that time only it can be superlative degree. One more identification mark is there, that is in superlative degree that adjective is preceded by, preceded means before that adjective, preceded by article, that is the. Every time you will find the before that adjective. Means we can say that in superlative degree adjective is followed by article the. Okay, and here you can find the superlative form of that adjective, that is tallest. Actually comparative form generally indicated by er suffix, superlative form generally indicated by suffix est. Okay, and here in positive form there will not be any suffix, that is original form. Okay, so here you can find est to the main adjective, and that adjective is preceded by article the, and by this identification mark you can understand that that is superlative degree. So in this way, in degree of comparison you can find three types of degrees. First one is positive, second one is comparative, and third one is superlative degree, and all these degrees are totally based on adjectives and forms of adjectives. So you can say that adjective has three forms. First one is positive form, second one is comparative form, and third one is superlative form. Positive form is original form of adjective, then comparative form is second form we can say, which takes suffix er, or sometimes it takes more, or sometimes there are some exceptional adjectives, those don't take any suffix. Okay, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, such type of examples are there. So you must know, if you want to learn degree, then definitely you must know that what are the forms of adjectives. So if you are new here, then please subscribe this channel so that you can get lecture series based on degree. Okay, because actually I am going to continue this lecture series. Total topic means degree of comparison I am going to cover here.